I had a neighbor of mine who lives in the building next to me. About 4 months ago, I see her, all the dog moms and dads talk on the street. She's with her dog, her 17-year-old dog. And I see a new dog. And I said, hey, girl, she said, I found this dog. We knew it was a poodle mix. I found this dog when I was leaving work in Miami, true story. And it was one of those afternoon showers that we have here in South Florida where it's beautiful skies and then boom, the thunder, the lightning, the rain. And she's leaving work and she goes to this residential neighborhood because it was flooded on the main street. And she sees this dog running around like aimlessly, obviously lost. Okay. Whether it ran away from the house because it didn't like its environment, or it was just lost and couldn't find its way home. And something inside her said, I have to take this dog and I have to bring this dog into my car. So she brings the dog in her car. Mind you, it's torrential downpouring. She starts pulling up in driveways, just like in a 5-block radius in there, knocking on doors. This dog, no, 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 never seen, no, no, no. Okay. So she says, I have to take this dog home. It's my duty as a dog mom to take this dog home. Brings the dog home. Next day, she goes on all the Facebook websites for dogs, lost. What goes back in the neighborhood, puts signs up. I mean, she did everything. Brings the dog to the vet. They have chips. A lot of dogs and cats have the chips. The dog was chipped, but they never took the next step. They just know it was chipped in Canada.
It's
And
normal.
no updated information, was chipped in Canada. I said, okay, a lot of Canadians have houses here in the winter. We know that. She doesn't know what to do. And I run into her again and I said, listen, your dog is 17. I mean, wouldn't it be nice to have, the vet thinks maybe the dog's around 2, which kind of seemed right. Really sweet little girl. Definitely, I want to say like a mini golden doodle. And she said, I don't know. My dog isn't used to having someone else here and I don't know what to do. I'm like, you cannot give that dog, look what that dog's already been through. Okay. They obviously did not want this dog because they weren't looking for it. Come to find out 3 weeks later, maybe a month later, I don't see her. I see her and no dogs, nothing. And I said, what happened, sweetie? She said, my little sweetie passed away and I kept the other dog though. And I drove the dog to Atlanta where my parents live. And it's now my parents' dog. And it's changed my parents' life. They haven't had a dog in years. They're in their 70s and they're like having the best time. Isn't that a beautiful story? Meanwhile, I told her she brought the dog to her parents, came home, and then her dog passed away like a week later. And she's like, I wish I would have saved him, but my parents fell in love and they have the dog now.
Hey, the good thing is there are so many dogs she can rescue.
I know. And to live till 17 is beautiful. So I'm sharing that story because the joy that dogs and cats bring into people's lives you don't know it unless you experience it, right? Like you and I haven't had any human children. Our babies are our furries. And, people say, oh, when you have a child, you understand this unconditional love. I've had dogs growing up my whole life, but Oliver's mine and mine alone. And he's my son. Like I see him as my son every night when I go to sleep. I'm like, I kiss him. I'm so grateful for him. And I go to sleep well because he brings all the anxiety out of my head. Because we all know that we have anxiety and the things that we let build up and the fear and everything just for being human,